to match everything to this collection, from my backdrop to my top to my little kitty ears. I am totally like becoming this collection. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my first impressions slash reviews slash makeup tutorial using some new products from the Dose of Colors Desi x Katy collection, and I am so excited about this. Now I received this about 2 days ago, I actually did receive this 2 days ago, but I have been so sick, and I don't know if you guys can tell from my voice now, I'm still kind of like just getting over this awful cold that I just did not have the energy to film it. But today it's all about Dose of Colors and Desi and Katy. And you guys, I have not been this excited about, you know, a makeup collab in such a long time. I love Desi and Katy so much. They're honestly some of the nicest influencers in this industry, and what I love about the two of them is that they have stayed so true to themselves this whole time, and I have a lot of respect for both of them. And I'm gonna be honest, I've never really tried anything from Dose of Colors. I've only heard really good things, but when I found out that they were collaborating with Dose of Colors, I knew I had to get my hands on some of these amazing goodies. So with all that being said, let's just go ahead and open up this package and see what's inside. Okay, so really quickly, I will talk about the outer packaging. They do send all the goodies in this really cool box. Now when you actually open the box, this is what the inside looks like. So it says Desi x Katy up here, and then you do get a little postcard. So here is a quick close-up of the postcard, and then when you flip it over, this is the other side. Okay, so I just took everything out of the box just to keep things simple, and I ordered 3 products from the entire collection. Now I quickly want to show you guys the outer packaging because it's really pretty. So here is what the outer packaging looks like. It is in this beautiful rose gold color, and of course it says Dose of Colors. And then on the side of the packaging, it has their logos. Really pretty. The rose gold is definitely like the theme of this collection, and I love that so much. And then of course when you open it, you guys have probably seen this so much, but the actual inner packaging is just so stunning. And I have to actually insert some shots of this under the sun because this actually literally like glows. It is so insanely beautiful. Here is a close-up of the liquid lipstick packaging. It's in this nude container, and it feels like really soft and very high quality with the rose gold cap. So, okay, now let's talk about the actual products that I purchased. So the first thing that I got is the Hot Fire liquid lipstick. Now I love orange red lipsticks, and I knew I would get a lot of use out of this. I also purchased the Mira May highlighter. I think this is the darker highlight from the 2 that they have in the collection. So I went with Mira May, and I did swatch it, and oh my gosh, I already really know that I'm gonna love that on my face. And the last thing, of course, that I purchased is the girls eyeshadow palette. Now, I'm gonna be honest, when you just look at this palette like this, it doesn't look like anything exciting. It looks like a very basic neutral eyeshadow palette. But these are supposed to transform and be like super insanely sparkly and glittery without being like chunky glitter. At least that's what I've seen online. The only thing is, when I found out that these were all meant to be used with your fingers, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit bummed out about that. Of course, that didn't stop me from buying it, but you guys know I personally do not like to apply eyeshadows with my fingers because of my nails. Like, I feel like I like dig into the eyeshadows and kind of mess them up. So I am curious to see how these will work. So those are the 3 products that I purchased from the collection. They also had a darker liquid lipstick, but I have so many dark lipsticks and I don't use them enough, so I skipped out on that. They also have 2 other regular nude lipsticks, but I knew that the colors would just not work for me. They also had a lighter highlight, which I kind of wish I picked up because it just looks so beautiful. And then the last thing in the line is like a lip topper or like a very sparkly lip gloss. But you guys know I'm not a huge lip gloss person. I only really like 3 brands lip glosses, so I skipped out on that as well. But I'm really happy with my selection so far, just looking at them. And now let's go ahead and actually get into trying these on my skin. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this brand new Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette and use the shade That's Why. And I actually really like these palettes. I've been using 3 different ones for the past 3 days. They're all so like buttery and creamy, all of the eyeshadows. I don't know why I'm talking about the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow in this video, but I do really like these palettes a lot. I also forgot to mention that the palette comes with this little card here, and it explains how to use each color and which ones you should be using wet. So I think I'm going to take the shade Noli, and I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this. It's a really, really pretty like bronzy shade, which is right over here. I'm just going to apply this all over my lids because you are supposed to be using this dry. Honestly, I was expecting this to be like a lot more sparkly, but it's almost like a satin finish. They feel very, very like silky and smooth when you apply it. This is a really pretty shade. I'm gonna actually add a little bit of the shade Suze, and that one they suggest to use wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wet my finger using this Laura Geller Spackle Mist. So I just put that on my middle finger, and I'm gonna take Suze, and wow, look how much pigment just picks up right away. That's really, really intense. And I'm just gonna go right on top Noli and just apply this. And wow, that is so pigmented. This is like what I was kind of hoping would happen with Noli also. This is beautiful. Okay, so I'm applying it on this side also, and you guys can see I'm kind of making a mess by using my finger, but that's okay. I'll clean it up with my brush in just 1 second. But oh, I love these eyeshadows when used wet. Do you see how it just like makes it pop? That is beautiful. So let me quickly clean this up with a clean blending brush. I'm gonna go back to the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette and use the shade Little Miss. Just a little bit in the outer V of my eye to deepen up this look. I'm gonna go back to the Girls eyeshadow palette and take the shade Suze and use this in the inner corner of my eyes. And you guys, this color is so pigmented. Can you guys see that? It is so intense. So I feel like they do suggest it to use wet, but even if you use it dry, like look at that. That's crazy. Okay, I just want to quickly call out that there is a lot of fallout with this palette. As you guys can see, like it's all over my face, down to my nose. And I think the problem is that these eyeshadows are just so insanely pigmented that you do get that fallout. So just wanted to put that out there. I think with this palette, you definitely want to start off with your eyes first. So I'm just quickly cleaning up the fallout with a makeup wipe. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera, as well as my eyeliner, mascara, lashes, and then we'll go ahead and try the rest of the products from this line. Okay, so my eyes are done, and I also went ahead and finished most of my face makeup. Now I'm going to go ahead and try out the Mirame highlighter, and just looking at this pan, it looks very like rose goldy. It doesn't look as like gold as I was expecting it to, and you guys know I prefer my highlights to be like more on the warm gold side, but I am really excited to try this out because when I swatched this, ooh, this was really pretty. And I'm just going to apply this on the high points of my face, and wow, that is actually really, really pretty. For some reason in person it's not looking as intense as it's looking on camera, but it is really, really pretty. Ooh, that's gorgeous. See how like that builds so nicely? And that's an intense highlight. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I was raving so much recently about the Lancome Dual Finish highlights because these are very buttery, and even though it's a powder highlight, they almost go on as like a creamy finish. And this Mirame highlight is actually the same exact consistency. They are just so pigmented and creamy, and I just love how it looks on the skin. It makes your skin look very wet in the most beautiful way. Look how pretty that is. Like no highlight, bam, it's beautiful. Let's just go ahead and do the other side as well. The other thing I do want to say about the color of this highlight is when you look at it in the pan, it looks very rose gold, but on the skin, it is such a stunning like champagne shade. This is honestly so stunning. I can't get over how pigmented and high quality this is. And I'm also just going to take a little bit of this highlight and apply this underneath my brows. And do you guys see how that just makes my like entire eye pop? This is stunning. I'm obsessed with this highlight. But now it is time to finish off by using the Hot Fire lipstick. And let's just take a quick look at this. Woo! That is an intense orangey red. That is like really, really a lot brighter than I was expecting it to be. But let's just go ahead and try this out as well. Wow. That is so pigmented. Okay, so this is Hot Fire. This is such an intense, bright, orangey fire red, and I love it so, so much. I feel like this is a shade that will flatter all different skin tones. This is my very first time trying out the Dose of Colors formula, and I do like it. I just have to kind of see how this wears throughout the day. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly do my hair, and then I'll be right back and kind of give you guys a rundown of the 3 products that I purchased and what my final thoughts are. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back for my final thoughts on the Desi x Katy Dose of Colors collection. I'm gonna just start off by talking about my favorite item from the 3 that I tried, and that is definitely the Made May highlighter. As you guys can see, I feel like I'm glowing. My skin just looks so healthy, and I just love the formula of this highlight. I think this shade is absolutely perfection if you guys are close to my skin tone. I feel like I'm gonna be using this all the time, so love this highlight. And then I do also like the Hot Fire liquid lipstick. It is a beautiful orangey red, and this shade I can see myself using all year round. And I do like the formula so far as well. It is kind of drying, but that's expected with any liquid lipstick, but it also doesn't feel like too insanely dry, so I do like this. You know, last but not the least, the Girls eyeshadow palette, and I only tried the top 2 today, and I really love how my eyes look. They add a lot of dimension to the eyes. This is definitely like going to be my go-to palette anytime I want like a pop on my eyelids. The only thing that I want to call out is that you do get quite a bit of fallout with these eyeshadows, especially this shade here, Suze. But I definitely want to use this eyeshadow more in upcoming videos, especially these 2 shades down here. They just look so pretty, and I cannot wait to try these out on my eyes. So definitely stay tuned, because I will be using this in an upcoming video very, very soon. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this review, first impressions, as well as a mini tutorial. And of course, if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on all of my social media. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!